This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an intellectual property, and I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. Today we have Five Nights at Freddy's Survive till 6 a.m. Let me show you a little bit about it, and I'll tell you if it fits.
Then everybody's going to turn over the top card on their deck here. If it has a bad guy that comes out, then you will turn over an additional card until you have the last card without a bad guy on. So let's say I just want to roll 1. I could do 0, 1, or 2, and I want to try to block Foxy. So I'm going to roll this dice, and it came up with a 5, which means I would take 5 off of this. My power would go down a little bit, and I would take the bad guy, the animatronic, and I'd put him back in the deck he came from. Then I would activate the rest of the cards. So this card does nothing. This card has +5 if I roll the dice. If I wouldn't have rolled the dice for the cards, then this would not have activated, but it says +5. So this card actually has a down arrow, which means I take the top card, and I have to do whatever it is. This one would go here because it's nothing. So this card would go into my discard. And then this card has an arrow moving to the left, just 1 space. So I take the top card and move it down here. So potentially what I've done is, I've moved a worthless card, but it could have been a bad guy for all that we know. When the last turn has been taken, then whoever has the most power will win the game. Or if an animatronic gets to here, that player will lose. Or if somebody gets down to 0 power, the player will lose.
This is a rare game where the IP that's based off of fits perfectly with a board game. I really feel the dread I have from playing the video game. This fits perfectly. This is a really fun game that blew my mind. And I understand a lot of these IP games are not very good. This is a really, really fun game that we had a blast with. And that dread you have from the animatronics just inching forward on you is in this game. And this is probably, in my opinion, better than the video game. I feel like the video game was a little esoteric. It was a little bit out there. Took some patience. This video game nabs that feeling, condenses it down to a short 15-minute game, and it was really, really fun. Check this one out for sure. It's a great match.